Are you the bronziest bronze that any bronze could be? Are you not even level 30? Do you feed your ass out every game? Are you that wannabe dude that just wants to be good at Yasuo? Don't you just want to be good at League? 5 tips to not be bronze. Tip number 1. Place wards and actually look at the minimap. Wards are very useful things. They prevent ganks, they can even save your life. Some champions even rely on wards, such as Lee Sin. These are the most commonly warded places. Oftentimes, these will prevent ganks. But what's the point if you don't even look at the map? Many bad players ward brushes, but they don't even check and they get ganked and die anyways. What's the point of warding if you're not even going to look at it? That's like having a shotgun, but having no bullets. Anytime you can spare any time in lane, look at the mini-map. You might be able to see the mid laner roaming up top or bot. You may potentially save yourself. If you're pushed up in lane and the ward reveals their enemy jungler, if you're looking at the mini-map, you can see it and you might survive. Tip number 2. Objectives mean much more than kills. League isn't about getting fed. It's about taking down towers and winning the game. No point in acing the other team if you're not going to get any towers. That's why low ELO games take so much longer than pro games. As you can see here, this Cho'Gath knows how to play League. He goes for objectives instead of kills. This Nocturne dies because he is so greedy for kills, not to mention his ugly ass face. Tip number 3. Choose champions that scale and don't throw. A champion that scales well is a champion that does good in the early game, mid game, and late game. Vel'Koz does insane early game damage, and he has true damage for his late game. Illaoi is a huge lane bully, and in teamfights, she heals for a lot, does a lot of damage, and is very tanky. Nunu does practically no damage in the late game, but he has a great early game, which means he does not scale well. Early on, Nidalee does a lot of damage, but in late game, you don't have enough tankiness to go in, and not enough damage to be able to kill people from the backline. And then champions that don't throw. It is so easy to kill Yasuo even if he's fed. Sona does pretty much no damage late game and is very squishy, and Pantheon's damage is absolutely mediocre in the late game. An example of a champion that doesn't throw is Ziggs. He can do persistent damage in the backline, and he has an escape. Tip number 4. Wards don't have to be only placed in bushes. As you remember, these are the places that are warded to prevent ganking. Let's have a look at the topside river. Is warding the bush in the river always the best place? That is a no. For some powerful gankers like Lee Sin, it is not enough time for you to prepare and leave the lane. Instead of there, you want to place your ward here. As long as the tri-bush is warded, the area on the left and the river are completely blocking off. Here is the mid lane river. Let's say you are on the red side or the top right side. Your weakness is right here. If you ward the bushes and where the arrows are pointing at, the only way to get ganked is going to be through the lane. Think of some clever places to place your ward. These are some great places to ward, and you should think of some more. Tip number 5. Gold wins games. As long as the champion isn't worth nothing, then a kill will give you 300 gold. In 1 minute, you will get 84 gold naturally, and if you get 11 CS, then you get over 300. This is why creeps are so important. Items make you fed, and you get this gold by getting creeps. Getting 10 creeps per minute is basically like getting a kill per minute, so make sure you try not to miss any creeps.